Hi, it's Louise Tanner-Stokes from the Anti-Dieting Revolution, and this week's blog I wanted to share with you 3 top tips to feel better about yourself. So the reason I want to share these tips is when you feel crappy about yourself, you're more likely to turn to food or maybe other ways to feel better about yourself. And then, if you're overeating, you're eating things that you feel you're eating too much of, things that you think maybe you need to be eating less of, you end up feeling guilty about your eating, and then you end up eating more because you think, I've blown it, I might as well just carry on eating more. And then before you know it, you get stuck in that guilt binge cycle, and that's a really crappy place to be. So before if this sounds like you, before you start thinking about the food side of things, and you think, if you're thinking you need to eat better, you need to eat healthier, you need to exercise better, and all this kind of things, just press the pause button and just check in with yourself, because it's really important to focus on loving yourself first. Okay, now if you're thinking love is a bit of a strong word, maybe to start with, aim to accept yourself. Okay, aim for acceptance first. So thinking, this is the way I am, and that's just fine. Okay, full stop. You don't have to be like, yeah, okay, I love myself. Just aim for acceptance first. Okay. So here's some tips for you to help you with this, with loving yourself first. So tip number 1 then is focus on your strengths. So a really good exercise to help you with this is writing a list of things that are great about you. Like I said, if you struggle with, thinking about things that are great about yourself, things that are fab or whatever, start with okay. So if that's easier, think about the things that are okay about you. So keep a record of your successes, any wins you have day to day, no matter how small. Things that you feel proud of achieving. It could be your qualifications, it could be obstacles that you've overcome. So if you've had difficulties in your life and you've got through those things, put that on your list. Put down things about your, about your personality. It could be things about your, your physical appearance. It could be how you are as a friend, how you are as a parent. Anything goes. Okay, you could write down nice feedback that you get, whether it's from friends, nice messages, compliments that you get, or whether it's nice feedback you get from your work. Write it all down on this list. Write as many things as you can and keep adding to it as well. This is all about focusing on your strengths, because it's so easy to focus on our weaknesses and think, oh, well, I hate my nose, or I hate my thighs, or I hate that I'm always late, or I hate that I'm always procrastinating and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, it's really easy to focus on our so-called flaws, our so-called weaknesses, and then feel shitty about yourself. Instead, I want you to focus on your strengths, the things that are good about you. Or you could even, say that those weaknesses or flaws are okay. Write them out and say, these are okay about me. You don't have to be perfect. But definitely write a list of your strengths. Okay. Number 2, my second tip for you is learn to accept compliments. Okay, so when somebody says something nice to you, whether it's feedback on your work, whether it's a nice compliment on a photo, or maybe they say, oh, you look really nice today, or I love your hair. A stranger in the street tells you that they love your boots, whatever it is. Okay, instead of trying to downplay that, or contradicting them, saying no, you're wrong, just say thank you and smile. Thank you. That's it. Okay, just accept that compliment. Let them enjoy giving you the compliment. Let it soak in, and go and add it to that list of strengths. You don't have to believe it, but just take it. Take the compliment, enjoy it, and know that accepting it won't make you vain or big-headed. Okay, but accepting compliments is good for you. You're not going to suddenly become this big vain narcissist overnight or anything like that. Okay, tip number 3 for you then is avoid anything judgmental. Okay, so it could be people that you're with, flip the conversation when other people start getting really judgmental, whether it's about themselves or whether it's about other people. Ditch all those judgmental TV shows and magazines, especially when they're criticizing people's bodies, or those kind of gossip mags where they slag off the celebrities for daring not to look perfect 24/7, or for daring to have natural bodily functions, like God forbid they might actually sweat. Avoid all of that stuff. So it could be if you know there's somebody, a friend or a relative, who often is quite down on themselves or down on people, you could have a topic of conversation to try and flip the conversation. You could have it prepared in your head, ready, so that as soon as they start going down that judgmental, whether it's self-judgmental or getting, criticizing other people, flip the conversation. Just, cut it off and just move on to something else. It takes a bit of practice, but once you first do it, it gets easier the more that you do it. Okay, so just to recap then. Number 1, focus on your strengths. Number 2, accept those compliments. And number 3, avoid any of that judgmental stuff, because that won't help you. Okay, so give them a go, see how they make you feel, and let me know if let me know how you get on. See if there's anything else you want to add. And remember, I'm here for you if you need help to ditch dieting forever. The information's all either below this video or in my blog post or my website. Just get in touch. And remember, it's time to ditch dieting forever, because you absolutely deserve better. Take care, and I'll see you soon.